official World Golf ranking. And, you know, he played in World Golf Championships last year and didn't have a top 50. He got a tie for 33rd. He lost his opening round match to Tiger. You got to really examine, you know, the results here in a match play. You know, if you win one match, you get a top 20. You can lose 7 and 6 in the second round, and that's a T17.
Yeah.
But to go back to, you know, the way he showed up several times at big events. He showed up at the BMW Champ International last year, tied for 3rd. Top 10s in a couple of Middle East events with a lot of top-heavy fields. And by virtue of that, he's accruing these world ranking points, and as a result, he's 33rd in the world.
Yeah, and you look at that, and here's a player.
I'll show you some more zoom on here.
How does he get to be 33rd in the world? There's some questions that swirl around that. In particular, a lot of PGA Tour players who aren't in the field this week bring that up. But I think this is an important week for him. I mean, if he can make a nice run deep into this field, and not only does it help his pocketbook, it helps the with the world ranking points, but it sort of helps legitimize that world ranking.
It does indeed. All right, Bubba Watson, Jim Furyk. This was a match that, you know, you looked at about midway through the back nine yesterday, and you're figuring Bubba Watson is in control of this match. Jim Furyk would not go away. And it also was a circumstance where Bubba Watson on the greens, Damon, yesterday had a few issues, particularly in holes in which, you know, he has 5, 6 footers, and you're thinking, you know, he's going to go ahead and end this thing. Now, Jim Furyk, he was facing a deficit, and he had to hit and tried to keep the pressure on Bubba Watson, and shots like this were doing just that.
Absolutely, Furyk was 3 down after 10 holes, clawed his way back against Bubba. Obviously, Furyk outgunned, outmanned by the powerful Bubba Watson, but has a lot of grit.
Charlie, this is what he calls his chip driver. I'm just going to hit a little chip driver.
I think there's some babies up there too.
Backed up, 320,
Well, that's right.
Yeah, just a little chip driver, 324. Look like John Cook out there.
Yeah, chip driver in a gap way.
One behind that tree there. One there. A little one on top.
Yeah, this is what tells you that Jim Furyk is going to be just fine. That's why he's going to bounce
Big
back.
deal right there.
2012 with a beautiful clutch shot like that to set up that birdie putt to extend the match.
Yeah, and listen, from a hanging lie to that left hole location, big challenge. Bubba, that was a pretty big challenge there, that 4-footer. I think everything moved on Bubba there. But that's the issue with him. I mean, he has a lot of movement in his putting stroke. We'll see, again, another quick miss, and came out of that so early.
He beat the ball in the hole right there. He knew he'd miss that. He had his chances.
But here, you talk about moving parts, and he had to have that to extend the match, and he does just that for par. So they go on to the 22nd hole, and Jim Furyk right here. This is when things started to come apart at the seams.
Yes, it did. He's going to fan this shot out to the right and miss it. He's going home.
Short irons in the last hole of Olympic Club comes to mind last year. This one right here, as good as he is, those are his putters. Anything
There's
inside
2 of them down there.
He's automatic, but he's had a little issues the last year and a half or so.
And you're all over this motherfucker.
You mentioned at the U.S. Open, again, a tough line there on 18 and lineup. That was a shot that wound up left in 2, but then you go back to the McGladrey as well. He's standing on the right side of that fairway, knowing the time of the game, already posted another, and Kane went out to the right there as well. But I thought after Bubba Watson stuffed it in there on 18, and that ball
The deer had been startled by the door, and now they've got their eyes open wide and heads up, with their ears pointing toward the house. Let's get another look.
Looks like this is going to be over.
No, not you, dumbass.
He puts it right in there, stacks it right on top of him, and puts the pressure back on Bubba.
Well, Jim Furyk going home, but 4 players will end up in the Final Four. Let's check it on Twitter. Our Twitter question of the day: who will be in the Final Four and why? We hear from Team Maxwell. Ian Bolton will be in the
There
Final
they
Four
are,
because it's inevitable.
still
We'll
curious.
see the eyes and shake when he wins.
We've seen none of that. We've seen none of that. Nothing. 2 rounds, all we see is cap tipping. No more cap tipping. We don't want bulging eyes. All right, coming up, folks. We'll take a look at the Hogan bracket. After his match yesterday, he said, bring it on. Who's next? Who's got next? Robert Garrigus has got his swerve on. And speaking of a guy right out of mothballs, Steve Stricker didn't play at all and comes back and he is through to the round of 16. He has a great record in match play as well. Get some thoughts on the Hogan bracket and the Snead bracket. It's Morning Drive from Studio AP. We're back after this.
We created the luxury crossover and kept turning the page, writing the next chapter for the RX and Lexus. This is the pursuit of perfection.
At a dry cleaner, we replaced people with a machine. Customers didn't like it. So why do banks do it?
Hello?
If your bank doesn't let you talk to a real person 24/7, you need an ally.
Hello?
Ally Bank. Your money needs an ally.
Maybe that was two more up there.
Metamucil may take days to work. For faster relief, try Dulcolax laxative tablets.
So you've got 1, 2,
overnight, unlike Miralax and Metamucil that can take up to 3 days.
3,
For predictable relief, try Dulcolax.
4.
You wait now, Holly.
This should be one here on the left. Oh, there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, number 6 just walked away. 6 deers in the backyard. 6 deers in the backyard.
Power meter, the revolutionary golf training aid by Medicus. With the Medicus power meter, you'll discover that trying to swing harder can actually cause you to swing slower. You'll learn how to use your body to increase clubhead speed, not your hand.
There we go, 96.
The Medicus power meter attaches to any golf club. Learn to unleash your untapped power with the Medicus power meter.
Now you can try the power meter for under $10, risk-free for 30 days. We'll even ship it to you for free. The Medicus power meter easily attaches to any club in your bag. And as a free bonus, you'll get the instructional DVD with drills to improve your distance and increase your clubhead speed using the Medicus power meter. Plus, as an added free gift to you, you'll receive the book 10 Minutes to Tremendous Power to guarantee your success. Call 800-638-1943 or go to 7powermeter.com.
Ready for the Florida Swing. Tuesday. It begins with a rewind of last year's showdown between Tiger and Rory. Then Wednesday, the bear trap looms. And on the range looks at how players want for this grueling stretch. And Thursday, watch live coverage as the Honda Classic begins. It all starts Tuesday night at 8 Eastern on Golf Channel.
Welcome back into Morning Drive. Thanks for being with us on this Saturday morning. Holly Saunders, Gary Williams, Damon Happ, Charlie Reimer, and John Cook. That's a mouthful. Guys, we're down to 16 players of the Accenture Match Play Championship, and all 4 number 1 seeds are out. So that makes for a very interesting front 9. I've got some good questions for you. Number 1, Gary, best match through 2 rounds. What would you say it is?
I think it's Tiger and Charles Howell III. The quality of the match, the fact that neither player guys made a bogey, and the drama. Anytime Tiger's in a situation with his impeccable match play record, and you got somebody who has a legitimate relationship with him, said he had never beat him before, all of that led to, I thought was a very tense match, very well-played match.
I was with Furyk and Watson, the contrast in styles, the Ryder Cup teammates, one guy bombs it, one guy kind of just knocks it out there, and the fact that Bubba got a little bit wobbly there at the end was able to turn it around and win that match.
I think it's been Stricker Watney. I mean, it went 21 holes. Both these guys are heavyweights throwing punches at each other.
Where'd they go?
Missed it. I didn't really like both of those matches, but I thought that
Did you see them all run off?
No.
Oh my God, there was like fucking 10 of them sitting there.
Well, you got it on video then, so I'll give you see it.
I can't remember how to work this one.